Hi Libra, welcome to your reading, your tarot reading for the week of June 12 to 18, 2022. This is for Sun, Moon, and Rising. It is a general reading. It is not a personal reading. If you would like a personal reading with me, my name is Ginger of Tarot by Ginger. You can look at my website, www.tarotbyginger.com, and you can schedule a reading there. So I'm looking forward to doing your reading for the week, Libra. My spirit guides, angels, guides, and teachers are here with me and have infused their love and light and healing energy into the cards. I'm going to choose a major arcana card for you and then an oracle card from Prairie Majesty Oracle to get the energies for the week before we go into the tarot reading. So let's see. What do we have for Libra? What do we have for Libra for the week of June 12 to 18, 2022? Also, if this reading does not make sense to you for whatever reason, check your rising and moon signs, the readings for those signs, because maybe those signs are prevalent in this week. Okay, here we go. For Libra, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Things are turning around for you, Libra. Bring this up, the Wheel of Fortune. There we go. Okay, so the wheel goes round and round. We don't know where it's going to stop, but it's moving upward, so you're on the upswing. On the upswing of what's going on in your world. Things are going to be turning around. Let's see. Not only that, but you're going to be standing out from the crowd. That's the message I get. There's something coming for you that's, going to put you on top. Here we go. What am I integrating? And it says build at the bottom. So what are you building? What do you need to integrate in order to build? What tools and materials do you have that you can integrate to be building something? Okay. Interesting. What am I integrating? I know one thing that Libra is meant to integrate is feeling more than thinking, getting out of your head and going into your heart. That's something that is a lesson for the sign of Libra. Also, to build something beautiful is also another lesson. You and Pisces are tasked with bringing beauty into the world. And I'm reminded that that is related to the Archangel Jophiel, who is also tasked with bringing beauty into the world. So perhaps Archangel Jophiel is one of your spirit guides. All right, here we go with the tarot reading. For Libra, we have the Eight of Pentacles. Almost everyone's gotten that. That's hard work that you enjoy. Seven of Swords. Someone's taking something from you, or it could be about self-sabotage. Someone's either sabotaging you, or you could be self-sabotaging. We have the Ten of Wands. You're ready to drop that heavy burden you're carrying. You're ready to just dump it off the cliff. Six of Cups. Reminiscing about other times of old, times that you enjoyed, you felt free and light and joyful. Because you're not feeling that right now. I understand that. Six of Pentacles. The card of give and take. Of knowing that it's important to give as well as to receive. So the lesson in this card is to know that you could be one of those two people sitting down there needing to be given to. You need help. You could be that person, or you could be the person holding the scales, and Libra is the card of the sign of justice. So I don't really see you sitting down on the ground because I see you as a self-reliant individual financially. But you know, the markets can turn, the world can turn, things change, and we at any moment we can be one of these two people sitting here, and this woman who's giving her money to them recognizes that. And she has no problem helping them out. Then we have the Prince of Cups, who really is not quite sure what the heck he's doing in the world of emotions. And actually, sometimes, Libra, neither do you. You know, emotions befuddle you sometimes. It's not that you don't have a heart. You certainly have a heart. I mean, you can't create beauty and bring beauty to the world without having some sort of compassion and heart. Here we have the Ten of Swords. Right under the sabotage card, whether it's self-sabotage or someone sabotaging you. Under the Ten of Pentacles, we have the Three of Pentacles. Also, a very popular card in the series of readings for this week. Ten of Swords, Three of Pentacles. Many of these, the first three cards that came out were pretty popular. The Hermit. We have the Hermit. Time to go within and get your information. Go into the part of yourself that is God, because that's where all the information you need resides. And then we finish up with the King of Pentacles. I like this guy. He knows who he is. I love the way he's sitting on his throne. Upright, he's looking at you directly, not with malice or with great love. He's got the poker face going. But I like that. That's nice wealth, financial well-being, great abundance. And with that comes great abundance as well. All right, let's see what we have for you. So you're needing to integrate. You have the Wheel of Fortune. Things are turning around. And it looks as though they are in this reading. I see you in this deck. You know, this person, the idea of the Eight of Pentacles is that you're doing work that you absolutely love. And you should be paying someone because you love this work so much. You should be paying someone for the opportunity to do this work rather than the other way around. But fortunately, that's not how it works. It's not work to you. It's your joy. This is the kind of work. But in this deck, interestingly, this guy looks kind of bored. Like he's just kind of doodling. He's just kind of sitting there doodling, passing the time. So I find that interesting. Like you're biding your time, just waiting. This is not like what you really want to be doing. But people appreciate it. They love your work. They buy it. So then we have the Seven of Swords. And it just came into my mind that like the Four of Cups, you're not paying attention because you're bored. You're not paying attention. And so it's very easy to either self-sabotage or be sabotaged. Have someone in your perimeter who is looking to take something from you, like your reputation or your money. You've got a heavy burden that you are done with and you are ready to put it down. But you know what? This card has to do with what you are integrating. What are you integrating? Is this a scenario that you find yourself in over and over and over, that you're carrying some burden that you're just like, I'm done with this. I gotta put this down. As in a relationship. Sorry guys. A relationship. Is there a pattern where you're letting people go? Maybe the burden is more in your mind. rather than true. Maybe you need to open your heart a little bit and take a look at yourself. Why are you carrying this burden? This is not the first time. This guy's pretty good at carrying these rods. He knows how to carry them. So why is that? I would expect that with a fire sign. And with an air sign, when I see a card like this with an air sign, it's about being all up in your head instead of integrating the head and the heart. And it has to do with your relationships, whether they're personal relationships, romantic relationships, financial relationships. You're up in your head. You're remembering when life was a lot simpler, and you really want your life to be a lot simpler. But because of this burden, it isn't. It just isn't that way. It could be, if that's what you really want, it could be simple. You could just do your art or whatever it is you love to do, whether it's studying the law, being an attorney, whatever it is, being a communicator of some kind, whatever it is, it doesn't have to be complicated. But when we get up, I know I have Libra rising. I get up in my head, and that's when things go downhill for me. So we have the Six of Pentacles, the card of give and take. It's the card of integrating. Integrating, giving and taking is about integration. So what is not being integrated here? What is missing from this building process that you're engaged in? It's, I speak from experience. It's kind of an ego boost when we find ourselves, oh man, look, these people just ditched me. They let me down. They said they would help me. They said they would do this. They said they would do that. Blah, 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 blah. You know what? If people haven't signed on the way you signed on, they don't have the investment. But you're invested in something. What are you invested in? Are you invested in a loving give and take? This does not show a loving give and take. But you're being directed to that. Because this card is about give and take. This card is about love. And so this card is saying, if you want love in your life, it's all about the give and take. Not being the one in charge all the time. You know, you're a very intelligent person, Libra. But you need to bring your heart into it a little more. And here we have you. The Prince of Cups, very unsure of himself or herself in the realm of emotion, of especially love. Anger's easy. Frustration's easy. Carrying heavy burdens is easy. But when your head and your heart get together, you come to understand things a little differently. And that Knight of Cups, it's called the Prince here, but he's the Knight of Cups. He's got that big cup of love, but he doesn't even know how to hold it upright. He's doing all he can to hold that card upright. And that's his tool. That's his weapon, right? I mean, it could be a sword, it could be a wand, or it could be a pentacle. Then he would be the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles. But you're the Knight of Cups. You're carrying that big cup of love, and you don't know what to do with it. You don't know how to use it. You're afraid of it. It's gigantic. I think it leads you to get involved with people who become like this. People who need your help in an unhealthy way. people who are addicts or alcoholics or shopaholics or gamblers or something, and you help them because it takes, I gotta say it takes the focus off of you and onto them. And then you blame them for being who they are, carrying that heavy burden. You know why I know this story? I've been in this story. I've been on both sides of this story. That's how I know this story. I know how it goes. So what you can do instead of feeling like somebody's robbing you of the happiness you want to have, they're robbing you of this happiness. Are they really? Are they robbing you of this happiness? Or do you think that's all you're able to get? That there's, what is it about you that you're attracting this? Is that what you're asking yourself? Probably not, because if you were, I wouldn't be doing this reading. Maybe now is the time to ask. This is what I want my life to be like. I want to be a collaborative person. I want to collaborate with others who are different from me. These people, these two women are very different from you who's in the middle. One is very stern. The other one, she's a newbie. She's a little frightened. She's not sure of her role yet, but you can be a mentor to her. And look at the beauty created behind you. And look at the look on your face. You're having a good time. It's like, whoa, check these ladies out. It's amazing how we get along. Well, you know where you get along? There's a give and take there. There's an understanding of who each person is and what they're there to do. You're the artist. They are the ones who prep the area for your work. They make your appointments. They keep you on schedule, that sort of thing. They're very different from you. This is the beauty that you want. You don't want this. That's not what, you don't want this card. You don't want to be working like this at a desk. You want to be like this. Making a beautiful church. Being part of a beautiful building. A beautiful building of something. Build. You want to be building something beautiful. All right. That can happen. So what do we need to do? We need to go to that light inside of us. That light that we each have, it burns bright within us. And it's not hard to get there. What we do is we sit in a chair every day for 15 minutes. Best time to do it is, in the morning before you go off on your day. Sit for 15 minutes and connect to that part, to that light within, and ask, what am I doing wrong? What am I not seeing? What do I need to do to bring this beauty into my life? What do I need to do? And then be quiet and listen for the answer. You'll get it. And when you do that every day for 15 minutes, after a while, this is going to be who you are. You're going to be the King of Pentacles, sitting solidly, firmly in that foundational throne. Stability. You're going to have love. You're going to have great abundance, great creativity, great imagination. And, I really do see Libra as very good with money. So, your foundations are firm and solid. That's your reading, Libra. All right. Let's see. I'm going to pull a card from the When My Soul Whispered Oracle deck to finish up the reading. Yeah, I've been here. And sometimes I still find myself here, only not as deeply, because I practice meditation for 15 minutes every day. Sometimes a little longer than that. and I ask the questions, and then I listen. And so usually it'll be pointed out to me when I'm heading in this direction, because this is a pattern. This has been a pattern in my life. Thank you, Libra rising. And, you know, I don't have to go in too deep before I realize that, oh, there I am. All right, let's see what we get for you. Okay, here we go. Oh, microcosm. Somebody got this yesterday. Somebody else, another sign, got this. So the microcosm is about your inner world and the change that's just waiting. All you have to do is open the door, and you can enter the microcosm of who you are and who you're meant to be and how you're meant to navigate the world. All right? Thank you, Libra. That's your reading, and I hope to see you next week. Have a great week. Bye-bye.